oil.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about the gates and the mark of the beast and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil, chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
So it's it's Chevron, it's Shell, it's BP, it's a lot of them. The gasoline or the oil prices have come down so much, and we are not seeing anything at the pump by comparison to what it should be. We should be, in my opinion, at $2.25 right now at the pump, and we're higher than that. And we are doing a big investigation on it. You know, they're not reducing the prices commensurate with what's happening.
Well, all right. You're watching the MC Too Tall Show. I'm MC Too Tall. And what you just now saw was Donald Trump just laying into the gas companies for what they are and what they're doing. And apparently, these crude oil prices have come down, and these gas companies are getting steep discounts, and apparently, according to Donald Trump, they're not passing that discount down to the consumer. So we're seeing high prices at the pump, and they're just getting such a huge profit from that. Let me just check the stats just a little bit. Give me a second here. We're gonna look at the stats, and I have it here on my phone. If you don't mind me looking a little bit. Okay, a company that I cannot say. Second quarter, 2025, $7.1 billion profit. Second quarter a year later, 2026, $15.3 billion in profit. So that's about double. That's about double. And more than triple the profit was made by Chevron. There's a company I can say. Second quarter, 2025, $2.5 billion profit. Second quarter, 2026, $10.7 billion profit. So yes, that's more than triple the profit of last year, Chevron. And, we could look past the cute dinosaur commercials of the 70s. Chevron is raking you, the consumer, at the pump. It's not Donald Trump. It's these greedy gas companies that are typically showing their greed, as they often do. And this has been a known thing as far back as at least I can remember. And my memory does go back to the 70s and those cute dinosaur commercials that Chevron used to have. But people are going to blame Donald Trump. Even big oil tycoons who are lining their pockets with consumers' money, they're going to blame Donald Trump. Just like they blamed Donald Trump for the pandemic, and it was Fauci all along. The evils of Dr. Fauci, embraced by the left, including leftist media figures like Jake Tapper, who invited Fauci over for Thanksgiving. But that is another subject. We're talking about oil. So while the crude oil prices per barrel come down, the prices remain jacked up by these companies. And Donald Trump says they're going to be investigated, and I hope they do get investigated. I don't want to see people go to jail for this, but they should get slapped with super duperly heavy fines. Maybe some of that money could be put into something constructive, like our Defense Department or something like that. But that's where we are. That's what we're looking at, folks. And this happens all the time. An emergency situation causes the prices to go up. The emergency dissipates, and the prices do not come back down. So wages then need to be risen in order to match up with the rate of inflation. And that's not a leftist thing to say, and it's not even a righty thing to say. It's just the way it is, and just a practical approach to these matters. So I know what I'm talking about. I'm not just some schmuck sitting on his couch that accomplished nothing in life and has no say in the matter, or shouldn't have a say in the matter, or anything of that nature. When I speak on these things, it comes from a place of experience. It comes from a person who knows a thing or two about the matters of which I speak. So, this isn't, as I said, this isn't some schmuck sitting on his couch that's going nowhere in life. And this isn't some unaccomplished, underachieving schmuck just ranting from his living room. I know my oil. I've been dealing with oil for literally decades. This is like, outside of the rap music, oil is my thing. And not baby oil either. Nice try, Diddy. So, where do we go from here? I mean, I could drop the cliche and say, we'll see. We shall see. But there should be an investigation. I hope Donald Trump follows through, or people of his administration follow through. Don't make him look like a monkey over there. And they follow through with the investigations that he speaks of. Because this could get ugly. This could get really ugly at the voting booth. People who supported Donald Trump in 2016, 2020, and 2024, and down ballot in 2025, they're going to forget all the blue-haired woke stuff that's out the door thanks to Donald Trump, and take it out on Republican candidates in the midterms. And people that have no control over gas prices in these local offices are not going to get elected or re-elected in these local offices if they are of the same political party as Donald Trump. So these gas prices do have to come down by the midterms. I'm saying we have a lock on the midterms, but that could be turned around and negated because of these gas prices and what these gas companies are doing. And it would be a damn shame, because We've come a long way, but we still have a lot to do. We need to put the final nail in the coffin of all the DEI and woke ideology. We have radical Islamist Marxists taking over public offices in these blue states and blue cities. And we need to push back, and we can't be discouraged by these gas prices. And we got to do what we got to do and get the right people in office with an understanding that public safety is still a big issue and should still be a big issue in these local elections. What's low gas prices if somebody's running up on me and putting a knife in my chest? How do I live to enjoy the low gas prices? We can't have me getting killed just because somebody's frustrated over low gas prices. Come on now. I should live like another 50 years or more. So with that being said, respect God, watch out for the Illuminati, don't be gross, stay strong, keep kicking that slang. It's your boy in the building, hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, MC Too Tall. Yaha.